Welcome to Scary Stories Avenue, where horror comes to life. If you enjoy getting spooked, make sure to give that thumbs up below. And for more chilling tales, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's get started. The Lindbergh baby case, often referred to as the crime of the century, sent shockwaves across America. It involved the kidnapping and murder of Charles Lindbergh Jr., the son of famous aviator Charles Lindbergh and his wife Anne. The crime was both brutal and audacious, leading to public outrage and a media frenzy. Charles Lindbergh, the father of the missing child, was a prominent figure in American history. Known as a daring aviation pioneer, he gained international fame for his solo non-stop flight across the Atlantic Ocean in 1927. His courageous feat inspired many and turned him into a national hero. The Lindbergh family, consisting of Charles, his wife Anne, and their son, was highly regarded in society. Anne, a well-educated woman, was an author and the daughter of a U.S. senator. The couple's high-profile status further intensified public interest in their son's kidnapping case. Charles Lindbergh Jr., fondly known as the Lindbergh baby, was born on June 22, 1930. His birth was celebrated as the arrival of an heir to the Lindbergh legacy. Little did anyone know that this innocent child would soon become the central figure in one of the most notorious crimes in American history. On the fateful night of March 1, 1932, the unimaginable happened. The Lindbergh baby was kidnapped from his second-floor nursery while the family was home. The absence of any witnesses and the lack of immediate leads left the nation in suspense and the Lindbergh family in despair. The immediate aftermath of the Lindbergh baby kidnapping was a whirlwind of confusion and fear. Law enforcement agencies were mobilized and every possible lead was pursued. The Lindbergh estate became the center of a nationwide manhunt, with investigators combing the property for any potential evidence. In the midst of the investigation, a series of ransom notes began to appear. These cryptic messages, filled with misspellings and odd phrases, were believed to be from the kidnapper. The notes demanded a hefty sum for the safe return of the child, plunging the Lindbergh family into a desperate negotiation. Meanwhile, the media and public were consumed by the kidnapping. Newspapers across the country ran front-page stories on the case, and radio broadcasts kept the public updated on every new development. This intense scrutiny added to the pressure on law enforcement and the Lindbergh family, who were desperate for answers. In response to the ransom demands, a daring plan was hatched to retrieve the Lindbergh baby. A marked ransom was dropped at a predetermined location, in the hopes that it would lead investigators to the kidnapper. Despite the risks, the Lindberghs were willing to do anything to get their son back. But the plan ended in tragedy. In May of 1932, a few weeks after the ransom drop, the remains of the Lindbergh baby were found. The child had been killed shortly after the kidnapping, marking a heartbreaking end to the search. The discovery shocked the nation and marked a turning point in the case. The investigation into the Lindbergh baby's kidnapping took a dramatic turn with the discovery of a significant lead. Marked bills from the ransom money were traced back to a man named Bruno Richard Hauptmann. This German immigrant soon became the focus of the investigation, with law enforcement finding additional ransom money in his possession. The arrest of Hauptmann marked a significant development in the case. Authorities believed they had found the man responsible for the heinous crime that had gripped the nation. Hauptmann was charged with capital murder, a crime that carried the death penalty. His trial was eagerly anticipated by a public desperate for justice. As expected, the Hauptmann trial became a media circus. Dubbed the trial of the century, it was a spectacle that delivered daily headlines to an engrossed public. Despite vehemently maintaining his innocence, Hauptmann was found guilty. His conviction was largely based on circumstantial evidence, including possession of the ransom money. Yet even with Hauptmann's conviction and subsequent execution, doubts lingered. Questions about the fairness of his trial and the validity of the evidence against him were raised. Some believed Hauptmann was innocent, a scapegoat caught up in a desperate bid to solve a high-profile case. Controversy and conspiracy theories continued to surround the Lindbergh case. Did Hauptmann act alone, or was he part of a larger conspiracy? Was he innocent, as he claimed until his dying breath? These questions fueled ongoing debates about the case, keeping the tragic story alive in the public consciousness. The Lindbergh baby kidnapping sent shockwaves across America, leading to significant changes in the country's kidnapping laws. The passing of the Lindbergh law made kidnapping a federal offense if the victim was taken across state lines or used any means of interstate communication. This law was instrumental in giving the FBI more power to intervene in kidnapping cases, a move that has undoubtedly saved countless lives over the years. Following the tragedy, The Lindbergh family lived a life marked by both public attention and the profound personal loss of their son. Charles Lindbergh continued his aviation career, while Anne Morrow Lindbergh went on to become a successful author. Their lives, though scarred with tragedy, remained a testament to resilience and strength, leaving a significant mark on American history. The Lindbergh baby case has been a recurring theme in pop culture, with numerous books, movies, and TV shows based on the incident. These adaptations have provided numerous interpretations and perspectives on the case, keeping the public interest alive and further cementing its place as a significant event in American history. In recent years, new investigations and theories have emerged about the Lindbergh baby case. Advances in technology and forensic science have led to new insights and discoveries, challenging the traditional narrative of the case. While some believe that Bruno Richard Hauptmann was wrongfully convicted, others argue that the case involved more individuals who were never brought to justice. Reflecting on the Lindbergh baby case, it serves as a poignant reminder of a time when America was gripped by fear and uncertainty. It has become a symbol of the nation's struggle for justice and a case study in the power of media influence. Despite its tragic nature, the case has also led to important changes in American law and has sparked discussions about crime, punishment, and justice that continue to this day.